at IT5. Strap in for this special stage performance of Mission to Zix, recorded live at Dynasty Typewriter at the Hayworth in Los Angeles, with amazing returning guest Jon Gabrus. This is a Season 2 era episode, before the rebellion was destroyed, before the planet crushers were crushed, and before Beano, well, you know. Season 3 will continue next week.
Hey guys! Hey! Yeah! Holy shit! What a great crowd. Thank you so much for coming. This is amazing. It's great to see you. It's great to be in LA. We are super excited to be here. We have an extra special guest tonight. So excited to bring him back. Please welcome out Jon Gabrus! Let's do a show, right?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
It is a period of civil war. The rebellion against the sinister and corrupt Federated Alliance grows stronger, and the fate of the galaxy hangs in the balance. Now, rebel emissary Pleck Decksetter and his intrepid crew travel the farthest reaches of the galaxy to explore astounding new worlds, discover their heroic destinies, and meet weird bug creatures and stuff. This is Mission to Zix.
Bargie?
Yeah. I'm not having a good day.
Well, oh, I'm sorry. Why?
I didn't get cloud number 7.
Cloud number 7?
The pot. Cloud number 7. I sent myself tape. I didn't hear back, and then I look on Hollow News, and Jane got cloud number 7. And you know what Jane is?
A cloud?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
see, that's the thing, Bart. I think
you can't blame them for casting.
Beano love typecasting.
No, that's not. Beano.
You love typecasting?
Beano love typecasting.
Why? What is there to love about typecasting?
You don't know that Hollow is a visual medium.
Oh, he's got a point about that.
That's true. Yeah, that's
anyway, I'm just not in the best of moods, so I apologize if I say things that are just grumpy or offensive or whatever.
That's fine.
Know.
You know, Bargie,
Right,
listen,
Bargie.
we're here for you. We support your career choices.
Yeah.
I think you maybe need a new agent, though. You've been getting a lot of, distant...
Hold on. A new agent.
Yeah.
I don't have an agent.
that'll do.
Wow,
Okay.
kind of
Sorry.
Well, that statement could
makes me
remain
feel
true.
really good. Okay.
Yeah.
Whether you have an agent or not, you still need a new agent.
Thank you,
That's
Season
true.
3.
I don't think that's what he meant. But
You know... It should...
yeah.
Maybe... I mean, I got it. This sounds crazy, Bargie, but... I mean, Beano seems to know a lot about the hollow industry.
You're suggesting Beano become Bargie's agent.
I mean, look, he hasn't really pulled his weight on the ship. I feel like maybe this is a chance. Maybe he could be working on something. Keeps him busy, keeps him out of our hair.
Beano take 20%.
20%?
That seems high,
No,
Beano.
Beano take
high.
20%.
No, why?
Beano no.
Okay.
Hey, but you wanted to ask me a question. What
I
was it?
can't remember.
All right.
All right.
I was just, the thing is, I was looking at this control. Oh, never mind.
Emissary Decksetter, I have an incoming transmission from Missions Operations Manager Nermut Bundaloy.
Hey.
Hey,
Nermut.
Hey, guys.
Hey, you're pretty
Missions
chill.
Operations Manager Bundaloy, are you all right?
Oh, I'm, more than all right. We just had a rebellion meditation retreat.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, changed how I was thinking about stuff.
Huh. How were you thinking about stuff?
I don't know, I don't think of myself this way, but I realized, maybe I was a little, uptight.
You?
Yeah, no, I know. Like, I know we all think of me as like a carefree guy and stuff.
Is that Nermut?
Yes.
Nermut Bundaloy. Why did you send me so much sand?
Oh, so at the meditation retreat, you go into this big sand bin, or other people dig in it, but I went in it, and you go in and you think about the people who are really important to you, and then you...
Send them sand?
Yeah, and they charged a lot, so you're welcome.
I have sand in places I shouldn't have sand in. It's in all of my chutes and flaps.
Yeah.
I can just feel little grains.
I mean, that might be on you for jucking the sand.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Dari. You probably.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
I think the sand's sort of for looking at, you know?
Yeah, I think it comes in that unusually shaped bottle, so you can just sort of put it on a shelf.
The bottle is so sexual.
Yeah, I did see the bottle.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
it was
That
long.
is.
That's fair.
Beano hates sand. So coarse. So rough.
Beano.
I agree with Beano on this.
Beano,
Where did you develop all these opinions about sand? There's no sand aboard the ship.
Beano, no.
I electronic messaged you all a coupon for the retreat. You know,
Cool.
and
Yes,
yeah, cool, thanks.
we bounced them
Yeah.
immediately to the spam folder.
Well, listen, Nermut, I'm glad you're feeling chill, you know? That's
Thank
good.
you
So
so
are
much.
you just calling to sort of follow up on being relaxed, or
No, I was just gonna like give you a mission.
are you trance droning right now? Is that...
Is there something else you want to tell us about this retreat?
It stressed me out.
What?
It was super.
Yeah, that
Honestly,
sounds-
thank you for asking. It was so weird. It was so weird, and I don't know what I was supposed to feel when I had to send somebody sand. I don't know. Anyway, it was. I guess you'd call it a cult. A cult. I went to a cult. Yeah.
Okay.
And you sent us a coupon for it.
Your mission.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, give us a mission.
So you are going to the planet NOSH.
Ooh,
Okay.
You know it?
Oh, it's an extremely dignified planet. Very polite society there.
Absolutely, and you're going to go into the sub-cavern of the palace where the highest dignitary of NOSH
Wow.
resides.
I'm amazed we're being allowed in the sub-base.
I know.
Yeah.
So you're meeting with the High Princess of NOSH.
The High Princess?
Yes.
Not the regular princess.
No. I would have said that.
Well, sure.
And there should be, Bargie, you should have received a package. It was shipped in the same shipment as Dar's sand.
Yeah, I see. It's a dehumidifier.
Yes. You'll understand when you get there, like, you can't really get around this
Yeah, no,
planet.
it's I'm
moist.
taking a look at it now. It's broken.
It's
full of sand.
Well, I don't know what you're gonna do, but you need...
Well, we have a dehumidifier.
We
Oh,
traded
good.
it with old Derv.
Yeah.
You're gonna need that on the mission, because it is moist.
No, we can't bring the dehumidifier on a mission. It's for here on the
You
ship.
have to
Wait,
have it
No,
for the
we
mission.
can't bring it on a mission. That's not
C-53, what?
That's not something we can do.
Okay,
all right?
C-53,
it's not for missions.
Okay, what
It's
is
not-
going on, C-53?
All right. The dehumidifier cube slot is currently occupied by an experiment of mine. So it can't...
What kind of
What?
experiment?
It cannot come on the mission. It's not ready for polite society yet.
Repeat after me.
Yes.
The dehumidifier
Dehumidifier
is going on the mission.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Normally, I am not a kind of person who needs to know exactly what's going on. But C-53,
Yeah.
what the junk is happening right now?
I would say that you are normally someone who never knows what's going
Okay.
on.
It's okay for me to say. It's not okay for you to say.
I apologize in advance for hiding this from you, but I was conducting an experiment. I was caught by my own curiosity. Do you remember B69-420?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beano
Listen-
don't remember
Yeah.
it. Beano need exposition.
He's very hip to industry terms.
Yeah,
all
he's
of a sudden.
I don't know what it is with Beano, but he's like...
Beano wants you to lay some pipe.
I don't think...
Wait, I think Bargie should tell Beano the story of B69-420 because her ducks were full of dust that whole day.
Alright, so, it was a bot. Called B69-420. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
He loved to pump it.
He did love to pump it, yes.
He loved defecation holes.
He did.
Sure.
Yeah.
And he made us full of dust.
Got us very high, yes.
And then he killed himself.
Tragically, shot his own cube during a game of Truthian roulette.
So how could it have been retrieved? He shot himself right in the cube with an ion cannon.
Well, a cube destroyed is not necessarily a cube gone from the universe. I secretly retrieved all the fragments of that cube, and I've been trying to restore the cube. It's very fragile, and I needed a place to test it, so I put it in the dehumidifier. I don't know that it's ready to go
Bring him out! Bring him out!
Bring him out.
Thank you, Beano.
All right. Just know that he may be very sensitive. He might not be ready for people yet, but here we go. I'll wheel him out. The 69-420, how are you doing today?
Good morning, C-53. How are you today?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
You're welcome. Please. Thank you. You're welcome. Please.
So I'm still struggling. Yeah. He's missing a lot of pieces of the cube.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's evident.
But I'm making some very exciting progress.
Well, C-53, I gotta say, I'm really glad you did this.
Who's this checking guy?
Oh, there he is.
I was playing dumb. Oh, it's drier than one of Dar's uppermost flaps in here.
Oh, I could kiss this dehumidifier.
I did not see this coming.
No one ever sees me coming, because it's always in the corner of myself.
Well, why don't we go on this mission?
Wait, can I ask what is a boring but essential question?
Who's this drinking guy?
Come on,
is this Junior Sea Captain Bundaloy or whatever?
I'll have you know I'm not a junior anymore.
Oh, okay, so they let you carry your own weapon now? Please, thank you. You're welcome.
Please, you think what?
Emissary Decksetter, look at how well he's roasting Mission's operations manager. Bundaloy.
Wow.
So I maybe have been more successful than I thought.
Yeah, great job.
Okay, just here for the mission. I need to know: do you functionally dehumidify?
Oh, I can suck the moisture out of anything.
Okay.
Drain it.
Ugh.
Mission's operations manager, Nermut Bundaloy.
Yeah.
Are you okay with us bringing this dehumidifier on the mission?
Yeah.
Thank you, Nermut.
Bye.
All right, see you later,
Goodbye.
Nermut.
Welcome to NOSH, specifically our sub-basement. I will present you to Her Royal Highness, the High Princess, shortly. At first, I would like, as is our custom, to present you with charcuterie.
Oh. Thank you very much.
Wow, thanks so much.
I trust you have a dehumidifier for our climate.
Absolutely, we do.
Dehumidifier right here.
If he had hands, he would be making a lewd gesture right now. Just saying.
Ah, wonderful.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I am the sub-priest to the High Princess.
Sure.
Does that mean you work in the sub-basement, or you're subordinate to another priest?
It's actually both.
Oh, okay. All right.
And what do you do about the giant piece of wood that is stuck up your defecation hole?
I'm sorry?
This guy's got a stick up his defecation hole, doesn't he?
I mean, my species, it could happen.
Could it happen?
Is there
Is that on the table?
Well, many of us Noshians have very wide, flappy defecation holes.
Oh, no, you should not have... Listen, you should not have said that out loud.
Why not?
If I had hands, I'd do boxing training on them right now.
Listen, you're just gonna have to bear with us. We had a malfunction with our dehumidifier, and so this is the one we got.
And could we get a little more charcuterie here?
Yes.
Oh, you've already eaten all of it, haven't you?
That talk of defecation holes did not slow me down.
Dar, it's polite to leave just a tiny bit of the charcuterie left on the
I don't
plate.
believe in the shy bite. I'd like a little bit more.
No. In NOSH, you only get a NOSH. That's how it works.
Sure.
I will take you into Antechamber 3, where you will wash yourself ritualistically, and then I will present you to the High Princess.
Fair enough.
Very well.
Did you hear that guy walk away? It sounded like two pieces of leather kept slapping together.
I'm right behind you.
You gotta understand, I don't have a neck or eyes. So I can't turn around and even look from the first thing. I'm going all off what you guys say to me.
Yeah, I gotta say, B69420, the fact that you can pick all this information out with really only like a microphone and a humidity sensor is pretty good.
C-53 is magic.
Oh, yeah.
I've made some modifications to the humidifier, obviously. So
Sure.
Welcome to the washing room. You'll notice a very wide-sprayed bidet.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh my! Wow. Oh.
If you could just get way up there, there's a lot of sand inside of me.
Whoa, that's
No, you really got to blast it out. 'Cause
Wow.
I'm expecting my heat later this month, and then everything's going to turn to glass.
Okay, we have. Whoa.
This is a very polite society for a culture that just sort of bidets together.
When you're entering the place of royalty, one's defecation hole must be pristine.
Pink one, your trousers?
Sure, thank you.
And we'll just leave it on the setting that Dar asked for.
That doesn't seem right. You know, actually, see if you could turn and look sort of the other direction while I'm doing this, because it's your eyes.
I mean, even if we turn around, there are mirrors everywhere.
That's
It
true.
is custom for everyone to watch as this happens.
Emissary Decksetter, my protocols will not allow me to break eye contact with you while you perform this dance.
All right. Well, here we go.
And that butt is blasted.
Is that the official?
What? Yes, that's the custom. What? That button blasted. I don't understand.
I gotta say, I sort of thought B69420 was gonna kind of be the outlier here, but I feel like this is a planet for him.
Please, thank you. You're welcome.
How polite. Thank you very much.
Okay, please bend over.
Okay.
Let the probe begin.
Did you say probe?
Yes.
Oh. Holy shit!
Wish I had eyes.
Shorter than I thought, stronger than I thought.
Heard that before. Up top, I wish I had hands.
He's been asking for hands for so long.
Do not give him hands.
Well, obviously.
You know I'll be cranking my node the second I get hands.
He's expressed a lot of interest in being able to play with his own node.
All right, listen, sub-priest. You never told me your name, sub-priest. Okay. Sub-priest.
Emissaries. Dehumidifier. I would like to introduce you to the High Princess of NOSH.
Hey!
Hello, High Priestess. I'm Emissary Pleck Decksetter. Thank you for setting up this meeting.
That's freaking sweet.
Oh, boy. Wow.
We are honored to stand before you.
Hell yeah.
Detecting a change in barometric pressure.
Listen, High Princess. We really appreciate your offer.
Show me your butts. Turn around. I don't do business without looking at the
Well,
holes.
it is very clean. I'm glad you asked. Very clean.
And here you go.
Nice.
I don't have a fully formed what you'd know as buttocks, but here is my posterior.
I like it.
This feels like a good time to ask again, is there more snacks?
No.
This is our chef.
Hello. We prepare one plate of charcuterie for visitors. I will be in the kitchen where there is no food.
They just get enough food to make one charcuterie plate each day.
All right, let's talk business, huh? Let's talk freaking sweet business.
Very well.
Sure.
We understand you are interested in providing resources by way of croons for the rebellion.
Yep.
We'd very much like to set the terms.
Well, it's...
We heard you're super wet downstairs.
We are so wet, and it's so humid, and it's freaking hot. Okay?
Sure.
Okay?
Should I turn up the dehumidifier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah, it's...
All right, that feels good. It feels like really jerkin sweet.
Jerkin sweet?
That may be a regional term.
It is a regional term.
Yes.
I'm full.
I'm gonna need to... I gotta empty the tank on
By all means.
We have a big slop kitchen in, never mind. Sorry.
Why is the chef involved in this conversation?
I wasn't supposed to reveal we have a slop kitchen. We do. You can dump things.
Yep. I'm just gonna take this tank over.
Don't look at all the food.
Chef, you have a ton of food in here. Why don't you tell other people about all this food?
We have rules about one plate. If you know there's more food, they'll come back as chest talons and me. I reveal there's a slop kitchen. It's a secret, and now you just dump the bucket.
Okay, all right, I'm done.
I don't have eyes. What is a slop kitchen? Is it where you make slop, or is it where slop goes once it's prepared?
It's A.
It's where you make slop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough, yeah. I was born out of my mother's slop kitchen.
Okay, well...
All right, that's our first half. We're going to take a break and get right back to it.
So, you are willing to barter with the High Princess for the croon that you require?
Yeah, absolutely. Can I? I'm sorry, Dar-C53. Can I talk to you for just?
Oh yeah, I love these huddles.
It's not customary to have an aside on NOSH.
Well, it's customary for us.
Oh, very well.
Oh.
Wow. Guys, I gotta say, have you noticed some sort of inconsistencies with these guys? Like, they put out food, but then there's a slop kitchen. Like,
And they say jerky is a part of their culture, but it wasn't on the charcuterie plate at all.
Yeah,
Sure.
very weird.
Sure, yeah. Where was the jerky?
That was the weirdest thing that we've encountered?
Yeah,
We're talking about
C53.
inconsistencies that we've noticed.
I don't know what it's like at the Ronca Cybernetics Corporation, but when you put out a charcuterie plate, there's jucking jerky on that plate. Jerky.
Emissary Decksetter, I am a protocol droid. I know exactly what the composition of a charcuterie
Yeah,
plate
you're right.
should be. How dare you suggest
Okay, I'm sorry.
I not be aware of the appropriate ratio of jerky to other salted meats?
You're right. I'm just saying, I feel like something's going on here.
I think you might be right. It is highly unusual behavior.
Yeah. I mean,
How do you
I
suggest?
will go on record as saying I thought it was weird when they washed our buttholes a bunch of times.
You'll find that on many.
Is
Oh
that
yeah,
true?
that's very
quite
common.
Okay, all right.
And honestly, I appreciated it.
Okay,
We
sure.
have tolerated your aside, but how long will it be?
Okay, yes,
Indeed.
You're right.
What's 69 times 2? Did it for 4.
I believe it's 138.
Get a load of this chucking guy. Why don't you go back to the slop kitchen you came from?
Okay.
Yeah, why is the chef still here?
It's customary for the chef to participate in the barter sequence.
Yes.
Come on, we doing this or not?
Please, High Princess, whenever you are ready. We are up to the task.
Did we establish any kind of game plan in our aside?
Nope. I sort of got pulled out of it. By the chef, apparently. Really calling the shots over here, chef.
Hey, chef, what comes after 69?
70.
Mouthwash.
I don't know
He's
where-
good.
I am so happy he's back.
Your humidifier is very polite.
See, I don't know if that's the thing. It seems sort of weird. Like, he's sort of the opposite of polite.
Not on NOSH.
Okay.
Do you know what NOSH means?
It's-
High Princess. Will you tell them what NOSH means?
is it an acronym?
Yeah. Nice. Other. Simple. High.
Nice
other simple high.
Doesn't seem
Well, now
right.
I'm completely clear on everything.
But there's also another meaning for Nosh.
Okay, great, sure, good.
Are we gonna hear about it from the chef?
It's still an acronym, but it's a different one. So.
See,
I'm sorry.
You shall listen to the second acronym.
Yes. So.
Or the trade will not take place.
Okay,
Right.
all right.
Great. All right. It stands for.
I think he's stalling.
No, I know what it is going to be.
Okay, good.
Yes, why wouldn't we know the acronyms for our own planet?
It stands for neither of sillies have it.
You used 2 words for 1 letter, sir.
It is customary.
Yes.
To use.
Right.
That seems like a cop-out.
Here on Nosh, have it is hyphenated.
It works.
Yeah.
I'm with these guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, your dehumidifier
Perfect.
is fantastic.
Did I accidentally create a protocol droid that's perfect for 1 insane planet?
I think you did.
We're gonna take your custom and have an aside of our own.
Really turned that around on us.
Yes. I think we should do the challenges.
Yes.
Yes, I think so too.
Time for the challenges.
They're gonna make you guys do challenges.
What?
Sorry, hey, you just left me over here.
That's true.
That's true.
We did the aside right next to him.
Yes.
Challenges. What shape shall they take?
All right,
Okay.
chef, bring it out.
I've got it all planned out. All right. As you can see behind here, welcome to the slop kitchen.
All right.
You'll notice a costume for each of you.
Okay.
I call that one.
I'll take this one.
You'll notice 3 bound scripts.
Okay.
Okay.
And you know what there also is? A 4th one. You have 30 seconds to prepare, and then you will perform this 1-act play.
Okay.
Okay.
It is the 1-act play challenge, customary on Nosh.
And the one act play explains how I came into power.
And you will notice that it fully explains both versions of the acronym of NOSH.
Oh, good. All right, well, let's just take a look at these scripts. Apparently, I'm playing the chef.
No.
All right, and Pleck is playing the Hype Princess.
Perfect.
Looks like B69-420 is the sub-priest.
All right, well, I have no eyes, so can I riff?
Yeah.
And I will be playing the bidet.
Okay. Well, I think that was our time.
Yes. Now it's curtain on opening night and closing night of NOSH.
And I will be doing stage direction.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Interior, sub-basement, night.
My lady.
Yo.
It is customary to say yo.
Very good.
It's actually the line. What shall this world be named?
Yo, how about we call it Nosh?
'Tis a fine name, High Princess. But this word, Nosh, what does it mean?
It's an acronym. It's 2 acronyms. When visitors come to our planet, we must explain to them what the planet's name means.
Yes.
We shall give them 1 acronym. If they press us, we shall give them the 2nd.
Very good.
To add layers, we should also maybe act like we're not sure what the acronym is.
We cut to the bidet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Very
All right,
good.
Great. Good.
That was very good. It felt like I was looking into a mirror. It was wonderful.
I'm a box.
Interior, sub-basement, night, continuous.
I have prepared the 2 different meanings of Nosh.
Excellent.
Which shall be the one we read first to visitors?
I remember it.
Yes,
We
of
all
course.
remember it. We came up with
Read
it.
it forth now.
Nice.
We cut to the bidet.
Alden here with a little narration. At this point in the show, Allie spit a bunch of water onto Seth's head.
Wow, that was great. That was so good.
Interior sub-basement night, moments later.
And that was both meetings of the Astronom Lounge.
Wonderful.
Wow. That was hella sweet.
That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, you've passed the one-act challenge.
Yes. And now a brief ceremony. The Noshka goes to the bidet.
That's good. Well deserved. Well deserved, Dar.
My favorite part of one-act plays are, of course, the two cutaways.
It is
very easy to pull off live.
Yeah.
It is customary in our planet to cut away twice during a one-act play. Next challenge.
Yes, of course.
Arm wrestling. 2 of you will have to arm wrestle each other, and the winners will arm wrestle each other, and that winner will parlay with us for the croon.
So it's an arm wrestling tournament?
I'm more of a dehumidifier than anything else.
It must be 4, no more, no less.
But B69 420 doesn't have an arm.
C53, the time has come. Please.
B69 420, I can't be sure you're ready for this.
I'm ready. What other choice do we have? One of us has to win the arm wrestling tournament to parlay.
You know, C53, you do have that helper arm, that third helper arm.
That's right. I don't even really use it very much. Very well. Allow me to detach this arm and affix it to you.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. No, crank the nose. Crank the nose.
Yes, I regret this immediately.
Chef!
Yes?
Look at me, Chef!
What?
Look me in the eye, Chef!
Oh, boy.
Very good.
We're going to need the slop kitchen.
Please, thank you. You're...
They passed the challenge. They passed the challenge.
You have passed the arm wrestling challenge.
Yes.
But does that mean B69 420 parlays with you?
Yes, Dehumidifier. You will parlay with the High Princess.
I got this, guys.
I'm very concerned about this.
Humidifier, I feel like you get me. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Guys, I can't go back on this ship with these dorks. I want to live with you guys. Down here in sub-basement, night continuous.
What say you, High Princess?
Let's do this.
The parlay is complete.
Wow.
Do they get the croon?
Wow, thank you to the chef for reminding us why we were here in the first place.
Very important.
Yeah.
They won the arm wrestling contest, won the dehumidifier masturbated, as is custom, and they successfully performed the one-act play with 2 asides.
What say you, High Princess?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Fantastic.
They win, and they get a check.
Oh, wow, it's one of those big checks.
Oversized novelty checks.
Yeah, just don't cash it in for a couple months.
I know that was technically a win, but it felt like a loss.
Yeah. You know, I gotta say, I really learned something about the galaxy today. You know,
Tell us, Pleck. What did you learn? Summarize it.
I will. I think we've had it pretty easy going a lot of these planets where, you know, everything kind of makes sense. There's a lot of analogous sort of situations that we can kind of say, hey, look, we've never been here, but we kind of get it. We were in over our heads on this one, and, you know, I think we nailed it.
I mean, I'm a protocol droid, and I haven't heard of any of this. Things on that planet.
Yeah.
It just seems weird.
I'm feeling a lot better.
Oh, congratulations.
Bargie,
That's
that's
great,
great.
Bargie.
Yeah, you know, I was like, my career's over, there's really nothing happening, you know, but I had a talk.
With who?
With Beano.
Oh.
Beano have 5-year plan for Bargie.
Beano, what's the 5-year plan?
Starts with generals, just
General meetings.
feeling it out.
You know, Beano has a couple of contacts I didn't know.
You know.
Beano had a couple of contacts?
Beano's only ever been on the ship.
I don't know. He said he knows some of the great people in Hollywood, you know? He knows Josh Lorraine. He knows Jim the Cat.
Beano go way back.
Beano go way back? Doesn't seem possible.
Bargie, did you agree to 20%?
70%.
70%? That's not a good
That's
arrangement.
too high.
The price of exposure.
IT5 credits an attribution droid commencing outro protocol. Emissary Pleck Decksetter was played by Alden Ford. C-53 was played by Jeremy Ben. Security Officer Dar was played by Allie Kokesh. Bargie the Ship and High Princess played by Moujan Zolfaghari. Missions Operations Manager Nermut Bundaloy, the bidet room attendant, and the chef were played by Seth Lind. Beano and Sub-Priest were played by Winston Noel. And B-69420 was played by special guest Jon Gabrus. This episode was recorded live at the Dynasty Typewriter at the Hayworth in Los Angeles. Recording live sound effects and mixed by the amazing Shane O'Connell. Music by Brendan Ryan, opening crawl narration by Jeremy Crutchley, ship design for the Bargerian Jade by Eric Goyce, and a special thank you for coming to this live show!
Thank you so much for coming out. This has been awesome. You guys should hang out and drink and talk to us.
And just the Federated Alliance!
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No problem.
These are real podcast listeners, not actors. What do you look for in a podcast?
Reliability is big for me.
Power.
I'd say comfort.
What do you think of this?
Oh.
That's Jordan Jesse Go.
Jordan Jesse Go?
They came out of the floor?
And down from the ceiling?
That can't be safe.
I'm upset.
Can we go now?
Soon. Jordan Jesse Go, a real podcast.
Have you ever watched a movie so bad you just needed to talk to somebody about it?
Well, here at the Flophouse, we watch a bad movie and then talk about it.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. We'll watch it and we'll talk it. We do the hard work.
Featuring the beautiful vocal talents of Dan McCoy,
Stuart Wellington,
and me, America's Rascal, Elliot Kalin.
New episodes every other Saturday at MaximumFun.org or wherever you get your podcast, dude. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture.
Artist-owned, audience-supported.
Delivery for Mr. Bundaloy? Delivery for Mr. Bundaloy.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Just 1 second. I just have to... Yeah?
Here's your delivery, sir.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know. It's a big dripping box. I gotta get out of here.
Okay.
You know what? I would not open that right now.
It's just labeled bidet room.
Oh, boy.